where RPGs, PS1 era C/ocean.
Good point.
He is wondering what the hell is up with the water graphics.
See, there's nothing there. He's staring off into the sea. You would think a guy who keeps talking about other worlds would be like, what about the sky?
Maybe he sees a pretty cloud or something.
In the ocean.
Yes.
Maybe he's looking for some sort of a mermaid union.
Okay. I really like doing that, by the way, spinning around. It's just really fun. Also, I'm doing this. This is a thing.
You are doing that.
You sure are. You did there.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Basically, I decided to... Yeah, it's a protect chain. It adds 1 defense.
Yay.
I don't know if I ever got that or not. It's been a long time since I had that.
It's pretty much the only hidden treasure here on the Destiny Islands. So...
What are you talking about? You found logs earlier.
Spoilers, you are going to get attacked.
I said hidden. If Kyrie knows where they aren't hidden.
So who put it together?
Kyrie.
Yeah.
She's obviously part...
Because she keeps saying she's the only one that actually does anything.
Well, no. Riku gathers parts. Sora sits around going... Duh.
But Sora gathered the parts.
Sora gathered some parts, yes, but he had to be goaded into it, and then he had to be told by Kyrie of all people.
Wouldn't it be awesome if you were able to, like, go out into the ocean? Like, you wouldn't be able to fight anything, it's just all quick time events.
Oh boy. Oh, come on. You're gonna keep that name?
I'm keeping it, but I can always change it later.
You're not riding on the good ship Dons.
No. I'm gonna change it later. I have plans for ship stuff later. But for now, we're keeping the default name. So hey, this is a race where the entire point is that we have to reach that star tree over there and then come back, and whoever does it first wins.
If I win, I'm captain. And if you win...
I get to share the Palpu with Kyrie.
Huh?
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kyrie.
Wait a minute. Okay, on my count.
I didn't agree to this, she looks like a boy!
Since I already knew what was going to happen based on this race, I think I lost the first time I raced this, and I reloaded my save.
I glitched Riku out here, unfortunately. Like, he decided to run over there and just run back, so... Unfortunately, there's like some very tight rubber banding here where if you fall too far behind, he just starts walking to taunt you.
That sounds like something he would do.
However, it doesn't matter. There's a really cheap way to handle this, but I decided not to do it. I was going to be a man and finish it the good way.
Wouldn't you just be able to do it twice anyway?
I would be able to do it twice, but you know what, that would be boring and you don't get anything for it, so... Well,
you get to share the
you don't get anything.
Pirate. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun, sharing the Palpu with Kyrie. No, there is one problem I have with it, though. Look at Sora's model here.
Pretty stone.
Yes, if he wears it, he will be pretty.
Actually, it's just, right. Now look at his model.
He's all huffy.
It's like, they have 2 different Sora models. I'm pretty sure it's a common thing they do, where they have, like, the gameplay model, and then they have the cutscene model, where the cutscene model has, like, the eyes and everything else that is all important for doing stuff in cutscenes, but it's just very awkward when they use them both in-game, because you can tell the sudden jumps because he goes from looking very downsy and...
It's like after Curly died and they replaced him with Curly Joe.
Yes.
No, wait, actually, they had another guy who was, his head was shaved and they would only film him from the back. In that movie they were filming, the Three Stooges, I think.
Mm-hmm. Or with things like the Game of Death, where they had clips of Bruce Lee and then they had clips of a guy who allegedly looked like Bruce Lee. It just looks really awkward.
Oh, is that the movie that they had interspersed with scenes from Bruce Lee's funeral?
Oh, mushrooms. Now the game will get interesting.
She said bring back water, but not from the ocean. Where else
not,
you get water from?
No, drinking water, but not from the ocean. There are 2 spots on the island where you can actually get drinking water.
I would guess.
But how would that water have
Totally
come
get
from
water from
the
the
ocean?
Well, that water's not from the ocean.
Well, then where does it start from?
The cave.
And where does that come from?
A place with tons of vitamins and minerals.
From King Mickey.
Poland Springs.
Okay, why don't you just say that to begin with?
Alright, sure.
The drinking
hey,
water
check
comes
some
from
venom
Mom.
and
We do need to come down here and get fish, though.
See it. It looks like that and that.
His shoes are a flotation device.
Told you, filled with helium.
That's why his shoes are like above water most of the time.
I thought it was because, you know, they didn't really bother to model much in the way of swimming. In fact, I think this is the only place in the game you actually swim.
Well then,
Well, I mean, like, on top of water without being able to dive into it.
oh,
This is the other place you can get drinking water from, but now it's all contaminated with helium shoes.
actually your shoes are
Wait,
coated in
what's that on
iron,
that tree?
and all you have to do is just come in contact with a single spark. You will go down like a Hindenburg.
Yep. I'm having trouble getting onto this tree. That contains a seagull egg on it, suddenly. Yeah. Platforming in this game is iffy.
Are you sure it's not just that you're bad at this game?
No, I assure you, the platforming is pretty iffy.
I'm pretty sure you're bad at this game.
I don't know. I don't believe it.
Still
Basically, he has extremely floaty jumping.
It's because of the
I
helium
hadn't
shoes.
noticed.
Anyway, I kinda ran into a problem over here. We need 2 coconuts, and basically you get coconuts by attacking these huge thick trees. But there's a problem with it. That thing that just fell is not a coconut.
How about that one?
Nope.
Coconut?
That's not a coconut either.
If only there was a mini game where you can run around picking them up. The coconuts are supposed to be greener, right?
Yeah, the actual coconuts you're supposed to pick up are like lime green.
Yes, if only there was a mini game where you could go around picking up as many of these as you'd like and then turning them in and getting paid for it.
Now, the problem is that when the actual coconut spawn is random, and also the trees run out of coconuts to drop. So, I'm not doing too well right now.
Please tell me when a coconut drops, it drops into the water.
I wish.
I think you've gotten stronger, but odds are you're still no match for Riku. We took him on 3-1 last time, and he whipped us all. Well, I guess Kairi can always count on him.
I don't know. Maybe it's just test run. He
They're
keeps
just
shoving
that
his
good.
arm through him. So anyway, he insulted us by saying that Riku is much better than us, so we're gonna beat them all up.
Furthermore, how are those meager amount of, the quantity of food that you're getting, how is it supposed to keep all of your stupid asses alive? I mean, I assume there's going to be at least Sora, Riku, and Kairi going on this thing, but...
Well, actually,
here.
this isn't the food to actually go on the journey, this is just the food to get back to our island, where we'll stock up on actual food like Chef Boyardee raviolis.
Sounds good.
It's what kids these ages eat, right?
Have like a bonfire on the raft.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I mean, the raft will be mostly wet, so therefore a fire can't start up, right?
Where did you get all this balls from?
Guard at this point, or no?
Nope, I don't learn guard for a few other levels. Guard would make this a ton easier, but
Ridiculously
I
so.
don't- I don't mind doing it the ghetto way.
Sure is some grinding.
This is what I mean by grinding Waka. You just get far enough away from him that when you hit the balls back, you get TP without actually hitting him.
You missed there.
Yeah, I know, I miss. I always miss these things here because I'm bad at hitting them.
You only have one eye? Jesus Christ.
No, but I'm sure the guy on the LP subforum with one eye would do better at this than me.
What's that? You say he has perfectly okay depth perception when it's in 2D?
Nope. I mean that there is a guy doing an LP right now who only has one eye and is better at video games than me.
Yep.
Entering this into my firstworldproblems.txt file.
So anyway, every time we beat a 3-on-1 fight, we get potion. Every time we beat up Riku on day 1, we get a potion.